Hey, welcome to a new episode. Today we're in beautiful Turkey and we're actually about to start the very last drive of a 5-day hunt. I'm here with Rob again, Benula Sporting Estate. You must know Rob now. We've been to Africa a bunch of times.
Hi, guys.
Gone up to the Highlands to his beautiful estate up there and stuff like that. And let me tell you, this trip has been amazing. We've shot about 60 boar now. I've got one more drive left to go. This is going to be insane.
Yeah, it's been a really good trip. Obviously, the last time we were together was in Africa, so we've swapped the plains of Africa for now the mountains in Turkey.
Yes.
And I think roughly we've got about 60 boar down. It's the last day, last drive, so let's see. We've just had lunch, which was a whole chicken each, which was nice.
Yeah.
And we're going to start the last drive.
And to this point, I have shot about 10 boar. We got 9 confirmed and 1 we couldn't find. So
He's done well.
it's been an epic trip. Yeah. Yes. Another one.
I've only had 5.
But just a couple of things to note. Here in Turkey, things are a little bit different. They can't eat the pork, obviously a Muslim country, so they're treated a little bit differently to the rest of Europe and different things like that. They've basically been briefed to have a try if we can, because they need to get their numbers down, otherwise they lose their hunting rights and stuff like that. So please guys, just remember this is like a different hunting culture, different hunting rules, and it's not the same, okay? So I'm kind of always really big.
No, it's very much a pest control issue.
Yes.
A lot of the farmers out here live hand to mouth, and they all have very small plots which they farm, and you get a big sounder of pigs come in and they'll just decimate the crops. But the meat does get used for the dog teams, so they'll cut the haunches off and feed the dogs with it.
Absolutely. So I was just going to say too, I'm always very big on respecting the hunting culture in the country that I go to, and so we're just rolling with it here and we're having 100%. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of boar scenes. So like Rob was saying, we're off to the very last drive now. Hope you enjoy this episode. Please, if you like it at the end of this, give Rob a message. I'm going to be trying to get on another hunt. This is probably one of the most fun hunting trips I've ever been.
It's a good trip, yeah. It's
I've never seen so many boar in my life.
Culturally very, very different.
Yeah.
But the guys here are very welcoming. You get looked after. It's just a fantastic trip. Quite a short trip, 5 days, but 5 days full pace hunting, just day after day after day, and you don't get much time in bed, do you?
No, you don't.
But yeah, definitely rewarding.
It's a lot of fun.
And if you want to shoot probably the biggest boar I've ever seen, this is definitely the country to come.
Yeah, I mean, I put a little snip in here, but one of the guys shot a 300 kg boar. So
huge.
So you're going to enjoy this episode. Yeah, see you at the end. We start this hunting journey in Istanbul Airport, where I met the rest of the guys. After a short internal flight to a different part in Turkey, we were on the road and on our way to the hotel, which was nestled in a city full of Turkish culture. The view from the room in my hotel was stunning. I could see across all of the rooftops. There was even some evidence of the big earthquakes that happened around here in 2023. Hunting didn't start till the next day, so I had a little snooze, we had some dinner, then it was time for a safety briefing from Rob.
Safety brief for this one, number 1. The moment you get on the peg, you're live. As soon as you come effectively off the peg, you need to unload your rifle. Under no circumstances are rifles to be left loaded when in transit or in the truck. Just be barrel aware, so keep your barrel pointed in a safe direction at all times. When you get onto your peg, just identify any danger areas. This one I'm quite hot on, and I quite like. When you get onto your peg, just acknowledge the person if you can see them to your left and your right. It literally takes 30 seconds.
Rob would have to be one of the most organised guys I've ever worked with. Him and Kate do an awesome job at crossing all the T's and dotting the I's. And this safety brief was by far one of the best I've ever heard. And now that all the important bits had been done, it was time to organise myself for the next day, as it was going to be an early start and the first of an awesome adventure. The first order of business is to draw pegs. A peg, if you don't know, is the position that you'll be sitting for the drives. Today I've drawn number 3,
And after that, everybody moves up 5 places, so I will be in number 8 for the afternoon. Now my goal for this video is to document it and show you as much as I can, so you really get the best idea of what this whole experience is like. Obviously a lot of the motions are the same every day. For instance, we drive out of the city, meet up with some beaters at one of the local gas stations, get some snacks and some chocolate bars for the day, and then continue to the hunting ground. So most mornings I'll skip through this a little bit, but this is exactly what happens every morning. So I might just highlight the stunning scenery, because every day we go to a different spot, and every day you're delivered right to your pig.
Bloody hard to see at the moment. The sun's like looking straight into me. But yeah, we're set up as good as it can be. It's not going to be a lot of time to shoot, I don't think. It's pretty tight. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Let's take a better look at my shooting lanes from up on top of this mountain. The main area I had to cover was this little valley in front of me, because to the right was Rob, and to my left was John, who you might remember from the Red Deer episode, and also Dave.
Been quite a few gunshots actually. Back towards the start of where we drop people off, so that's what it sounds like anyway. It's like machinery or something, but I'm pretty sure it's gunshots. Just a little muffled through my electronic head offenders, so yeah, but I think we're doing alright, I think.
But little did I know, thanks to my spotter, soon I would get to see my very first ever Turkish wild boar, even if it was just for a few seconds. To me, he looked huge, but sadly that was the last we'd ever see of that pig. We did get calls over the radio that there was a wolf heading my way, and so when I spotted this fox, at first I was like, oh, that must be the wolf. A little bit of confusion set in, but I'm not somebody to butter things up. This is how it went down.
Fox or a wolf? That's a fox. Can I shoot it? Can I shoot it? No. Is it a fox or a wolf? Can I shoot? Well, that's the end of the first drive. We can see the vehicles packing up and stuff down there. So that was pretty exciting. We saw that fox and they'd been talking about a wolf, and I looked at it because Rob's just over there and seen a wolf, and it was like, I just didn't even think. I was just like, oh, it's cool, it's a wolf. And it gets close, I'm like, wait, that's a fox. And I remember yesterday they were talking about we can and shoot foxes, and if I had been onto it, it would have been an easy shot. It was sitting 100 yards away, side on still, and then it turned and came straight to us, and I made like a little whistle to get it stopped, but it just took off. So But that's cool. So now I'm guessing we probably break for lunch. It's about midday. And then I think we've got 2 more drives for the afternoon, at least one. So there was quite a bit of gunshots going on. So I hope the boys have got some boar down. But for me, nothing. We saw one really huge boar. The guide here spotted it. And by the time I got onto it, like I just saw a little flash through the bushes, quite thick just down in there. But man, that thing must have been easily 200, 250 kgs. It was, what would that be? I'm standing there, probably like nearly 2 meters long, something like that. Absolute beast of a boar. So yeah, let's see what the rest of the day brings.
So we got picked up and taken up the hill. It was then that Rob told me that one of the members, Jack, had an absolutely awesome drive and managed to shoot 3 pigs right on the spot. Now you might hear in the background of some of the film people hollering and gunshots going off. A lot of the beaters carry these shotguns and fire blanks as they go around. They also might carry slugs just in case they need to put a boar down. Lunchtime here in the field is impressive. Everything's cooked on site, and today we have delicious tender falling off the bone chicken, as well as authentic Turkish tea and coffee. It doesn't get much better than this. Now's a great time to say a little thanks to all the beaters that are involved in this. They work so hard 5 days in and out, and as you'll see, in some atrocious weather. But now with full tummies and lunch done, it was time to head out for the last drive of the day. And for me, I would get to shoot a few shots again.
Two group beaters. Beaters come.
Yes. Beaters come.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Up, colleague. Okay. Colleague. Okay.
Perfect, okay.
Other side, colleague here.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Good shot.
Thank you. Bye, thank you. Alright, I think I set up here. It's a bit flatter. A bit nicer. Alright. Sorry, the setup's a bit rushed here. Got to get, set up. But this is drive 2. It is absolutely stunning spot. But it's a huge big valley. This drive is coming in from 2 positions, one down, one straight across. It's going to be quite long shots. But anyway, I'm a bit rushed. We're going to get this going. Okay, so I'm set up. So straight down there is 220 meters. And then that kind of first big crevice, on top of that is, let's have a look, 290. So 418 there. Then the far valley side over here, that is 423. So there's some longer shots, but I don't have to take them. Maybe at the, maybe the animal stationary. 400 meters is 25 clicks. So, but yeah, let's see what happens. Thing about putting the main camera on this tripod, there's some cows up here in a farmer that I'd love to film. Nice bit of B-roll, beautiful on the skyline. But I can't turn around and point the camera at him because the gun's pointing at him too. So there's a fox.
What the hell? I don't know where that was going. Maybe too low. Alright, it's time to pack up. I just got the drone flying around. I'm just not going to bottom out on the on the hill here. I guess we'll find out soon. It looks like it's going to be alright, so it should be good. But just that fox, I think some of the other boys saw some, just checking the drone. Yeah, I think some of the boys saw some boar. I didn't see anything. Just the drivers and the beaters as they call them here, and yeah, but it's freaking good spot, you know. Just a shame nothing came up, but awesome first day. I can see why it's exciting, because when it finally must happen, it must be just all on, you know. I just looked at the footage. I don't know why I do that. The first shot was so close, and then the second shot on that fox went over the top of it just a little bit, because like I thought, oh, maybe I need to hold a little higher, but obviously I held a little bit too high, and the wind as well was coming down. It's not very much, but it looks like just pushed it off to the right a little bit. Didn't allow for that either. But yeah, awesome first day, and can't wait to see what tomorrow brings.
What an awesome first start. Tomorrow I will get my first 2 pigs of the trip, and Jack, who shot the 3 boars today, shoots an absolute monster. Good morning everybody. I don't know if you can hear, it's like 6:30, we just had breakfast. Pretty incredible breakfast down there. Second day, super ready to go. I don't have the proper mics in, sorry. But just, you know, everything's packed away, ready to go now. But yeah, it's kind of interesting getting woken up with the morning prayers and stuff like that. Maybe a little spooky, but obviously respectful. I'm in their country, and it's just something kind of new and cool to experience. But yeah, today is supposed to be a little bit of rain and stuff like that, so yeah, see what happens. I'm excited. We've got 3 drives today, though, 3 drives, so it's going to be awesome.
What are we doing, Rob? How do you feel this morning, mate? Tell us about your feelings.
Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed?
So we're drawing pegs now. Just decide your place on the ground. Just one, Jonathan.
What did you get, Dave?
Lucky 10.
Oh, nice. What did you get, John?
3.
3, okay.
Foxy hasn't got one. Stuart's got to have one, and you've got one.
4. Well, good morning everyone. Here's the first drive for day 2. As you've seen, probably on the way here, it's supposed to just drizzle like this today, so but we've got quite a different spot today. It looks like maybe the max is about 150 meters or something, and it's quite a small area actually to cover here. So it's basically just this whole valley you can see behind me. So yeah, but I'm hopeful. I feel good. I feel like we're going to get some action today. This rain, I think, is supposed to stop about 10 or something like that. But it kind of does look like it's sort of settled in a bit. But I tell you something fun that I've done is we went to a gas station last night, and I bought a whole bunch of random bars to try. And there's a bit of a joke going around that, you know, the chocolate's kind of the good luck thing. Jack shot 3 pigs yesterday when we're sitting chewing a chocolate bar basically when the pigs came in. So this one I opened up too fast. What was it called? Kanga. I guess it's got like pistachio in it or something, but I'll give you a little bit of a chocolate review. Really nice actually. It's kind of tastes like when chocolate was good back as a kid actually. It's like really nice, kind of like quite cocoa-y and milky and good, and the pistachios are nice too. So let's see if this does the trick and what happens with the rain today. Cheers team. It's raining, raining, raining. All the day she's raining. Aloha. Fuck, it's really coming down now, lad. Oh, aye. So it's been about, I don't even know, 5 minutes since I did the introduction. I was like, oh, it's supposed to be just drizzle, but it's kind of hammering down now. So got a little, like, all the cameras water sealed, but the microphone and the hot shoe mount get a bit funny in the water. So let's see how this goes. Alright, let's have a look here actually. Let's see what ranges we've got. The furthest, 182 yards. And I mean, this is like 60 yards here, yeah. I think I might just go like 2-3 clicks up. 6 clicks is, yeah, that'll be right. Because 6, basically 6 clicks is 200, so it's 180. You know what, I'm just going to keep it at 0, and if it's at 2, like at 180, I'll just aim a little higher. It's probably the safest thing to do, I think. The fog and the rain is just absolutely nuts. Got about 60 meters of visibility now. Pea soup, boys, pea soup. Oh, look at it clearing, look at it clearing. That's cool, that's really cool. Look at that. Just needs to be a boar standing there now. Insane. Felt good when I squeezed off, but this is like, okay, safety's back on, it's good. Oh, that's good. I don't know, can't hear shit with this wind and these earmuffs and stuff, so I don't know if it hit it or not, but I guess time will tell. Bang, he did. There we go, Rob. I restrained myself. Could have shot a rabbit. Got long tails on them. Crazy long tails. If he comes up to me, I'll have a look. But so I did make a great shot on that pig, but they say they won't take me to it, which is really strange. He showed me a photo, and I got it in the back of the lungs, but I don't really. I mean, we had to use Google Translate, so unfortunately, I don't quite know, but I did see the photo, and it's like just over the top of this hill. But there we go, I got my first boar, and so I squeezed off just as the nose came through, and yeah, hit it in the back of the lungs. I don't even really know how big it is. It looks like maybe, I don't know,
probably 60 kgs or something, just as an estimate, especially with that fox that came through afterwards. I'd say that's probably a pretty good estimate of the size of the pig. But yeah, I'm happy, but obviously I would have loved to have gone and seen it. So yeah, good times. There ended up being quite a lot of pigs shot on this drive, and so it took a little while for them to come and get me. Jack has shot a huge one and we'll go and look at that soon, but first I need to do something to warm up a little bit. So we're just on our way to look at Jack's big boar. Shot a good one, blew it. Wow, look at the size of this. Holy smokes. Look at the size of this thing. So first off, again, Jack, congratulations. What a beautiful boar, mate. Fantastic work. And secondly, I just want to clear up, the first shot that Jack took, that we heard, dropped it, and then it looked like it was going to get up again. And as Jack aimed for the head, it lifted its head up, and that's the shot that you see that ended up in the jaw. So it is completely different now. We had lunch, it was beautiful, and now this is quite open. You can see down here though, we've got like quite a few people close to me. Like Tony's probably only 120 from me, and then Michael's about that again, past him. I saw the area that they're pushing out, it's thick. There should be quite a lot of boar in this, like crazy thick. Everything is so fogged up still from this morning. 209 meters, that tree there. I mean, this is like under 100, but very skylined. 140 to the top up here. 144, 160. And then behind me too, 241, 250 to like kind of halfway there. So I mean, it's doable. It's going to be all on, I'd say. All on, you know. So, but anyway, I'm going to try and hang this out somewhere to dry a little bit. Pull my hood up. It is freaking cold, man. That wind now, but it is drying me out finally. I did get pretty soaked. Just check the rifle scope. Yeah, that's nice and clean. Cool, man. We are good to go. All right. Wish me luck, or skitjakt, as they say in Sweden. I nearly forgot. It worked last time, so let's try another one of these chocolate bars. Kanga again. I don't know if it's peanuts. It's a good chocolate one anyway, but chocolate's great, peanuts are great, nougat I think in the middle. Good. There's going to be some big pigs taking down this drive. Got one. I didn't get the film. I did it on film, sorry. I pushed record, but it didn't record. That happened so quick. So quick. It basically came out of here. Kind of went through that bottom part a little higher. Came through those trees and then come towards me. Just enough skyline to feel safe about the shot. This is crazy. There's just shots going off all over the place.
Someone said there's about 45 boar just in a big train down in the middle here. I have to hope some come about through this little part here again.
And so while no more boar came out, I was super happy with my second boar, 2 in one day. I couldn't wait to go and see it. So I made the gun safe, well, extra safe, and we went and had a look. And so with light fading fast, we got picked up and dropped off at the last drive for the day. For me, however, it would be unproductive, so let's skip forward to probably the most exciting driven day of this trip. Day 3.
We ready this morning, gents?
Oh yes.
What's everyone's predictions today?
Always ready.
How many foxes are getting shot today?
None.
Uh,
Big boars.
12.
It's the first round, which one's taking too long.
number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? The third morning. What a fantastically beautiful morning. We're in the most beautiful valley I've seen here in Turkey yet. It's just so picturesque. It's like tranquil, beautiful postcard kind of material. But I should have a really good chance at shooting something here as long as it comes this way. It's nice big open areas, kind of finally what I've been looking for really, especially for filming and stuff like that. Might not always be able to get a shot at a pig, but at least you know, I've got a good chance of filming some stuff hopefully. I forgot to say too is I've been using, this box is a bit beat up from the rain yesterday, but using the 180 grain Bond Strikes, kindly donated by Outdoor Enterprises in Sweden actually, so I really appreciate them. They're helping me out a lot with my personal film projects, which is really nice. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Sun's right in my eyes again like the first day, so we'll see how well that goes. Maybe we can make a little peek out of the beanie or something, I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. But anyway, as tradition and as working, let me get a chocolate bar, hang on. We got E.T. Brownie Intense Gold chocolate bar today, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's like a big Tim Tam or Chit Chat, if you guys know those biscuits. Oh man, that is so good. It's like a real proper caramel with chocolate and some coffee. That might be number 2 behind that first one I had. I can't get over that. It was really good. Should be a good day, people. Should be a good day.
And while it does end up being an amazing day, this drive I would see nothing. So we braked for lunch and got into the next drive, which is when all the action starts happening.
Okay, we are basically tuned in now with everything. The vehicles are leaving. You can see here. I'll zoom out for you now that it's on. This is the part I'm covering here. It's quite a tight little section. Off to my left over here, there's Dave and my brain, Andrew. So I can't shoot off to my left anyway. I can only shoot like this. So now let's see how we get on. Yeah, camera's good. Alright.
Now I hope you appreciate this next part. Not a lot of people would have put this in. You're going to realize pretty quickly how silly I was.
Okay, ranges. So that hillside there is like, it's going to be like 100 or not even. 99. 99. So top of the hill up here is real ridge line is like 240. 244, 230. That black mark, 220. Let's see how we play it. 918. I mean, basically, what did I say? The top was 240, 235, 400. I think I'll give it a set about like 150. Basically, what I've got it on now just means I have to aim a little lower if they get down here, or quickly click it down. Let's see.
Yeah, you saw that right. There was 4 pigs walking across the side of the hill right in front of me, and I didn't even see them. But as you probably saw, they're moving closer to me actually, from right to left, and it wouldn't take long before I got a chance at them.
Listening to the rain coming in. Yeah, like here it comes. Oh shit. If it wasn't rain, it was hail. I could hear it coming in. Oh, I see pigs, I see pigs. Ah, got a good shot. Fuck. So. Dang it, man. It stopped. I think I hit it. But I'm really not sure. This rain's nuts. Some big pigs in there. Real big pigs. Real big pigs.
Now, something I hadn't realized is that in all this rain with the shooting, the camera had started to slip. And with more pigs coming in, you can see them in the top right, things sadly just get worse without me realizing. We're saved a little bit by the 360 because I can switch to that through the shooting sequence. But sadly, at the start, as you can see, things are already out of line.
Fucking rain. Look at there up there. That's a fucking big pig, that one. gotta be fucking dead pigs all over the fucking place. I think he's gone down. I just can't see shit. Fucking. Yeah, he's down. I see him. Rolling. Oh. Sorry, team, about the footage, but can't do anything about it, mate. Right, safety's back on. Crazy. Crazy. I think maybe that's one there, but it's not a chance. Fucking hell, I can shoot that. Oh, there's more on the top of the hill there. Look at this. Fuck, I need to reload. Relax. I am pumped on adrenaline. My knees are shaking. This is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Let's deal with that later. There's a lot of pigs. Okay. At least I got some more in me. Safety's still on. So, I had a little chance to gather myself now. That was nuts in that hailstorm. Absolutely nuts. So many pigs. Big pigs up there. I just, shame that I don't know what the camera's going to look like on that. Somehow it went loose. I need to, and out of whack with the rifle. I think maybe I need to put some rubber grommets or something in there, because I guess when you're shooting and moving like that and get a little bit of rain like this on it, it just slips, So, lessons learned. Hopefully it hasn't affected the footage too much, But I'm reloaded. Safety is on. Who knows? I mean, it's so hard to know where the pigs are gone. Might get my binoculars out and have a look and see if I can see any. Heard some good thumps, real good thumps. But we'll see what happens. I wish I could film this. Awesome, they ran straight at them. Awesome. I don't know if you can see the dog there, but he's chewing on one right there. That's good. I think he's found most of them because this is what he's been doing, stopping in a spot and then continuing. I can see him shaking on it. That makes me happy. Because you probably saw my eyes with so many paws. I didn't know what to do, what to see, what to look at, stuff like that. But that's cool. I'm going to go and definitely check those out. Because he's been shaking on a few different ones. Like, you can hear him stop, and then his bell like ching ching ching. So yeah, that's cool. Very cool. How many? One, I see. How tough they are. She come crashing down the hill through all this spray on here too. Yeah, way down there. So we go find another one. There's another one. Oh, yeah. Yes, another one. I knew my shots were good.
Abi 3 tane bulduk. 2 tane daha vurmuş.
Where did I shoot this one? Maybe in the brains. Yeah, hold.
Aşağı doğru yürüyün. Bak yollar iyi değil. Küçükler sizi almaz. Dostluk olsun orada.
Tebrikler.
Yeah.
Tebrikler.
So there we go, happy to get 3 of these pigs confirmed. And I know there were at least another 3 on the hillside to the right because I saw the dog shaking on them. And this is the small area here that we checked. On top of that, one of the ones that ran out to Dave had been wounded as well. And so I'm really pleased that he managed to put it down. Now the last drive of the day, I didn't manage to shoot any pigs. I did see one quickly. My neighbor didn't see it. It was a fantastically beautiful evening. More pigs were shot by other clients. And tomorrow I would shoot my biggest boar ever.
Good morning, everyone. 4th morning. It's been a tough night. There's been guys with chainsaws and all sorts of stuff outside the room. So I'm hanging, man. It's been a tough morning. So I just got to get packed up now and head downstairs for the 4th day, as mentioned. And I'm excited. Yesterday was just phenomenal, you know. Can't believe all those pigs were there. It's such a shame that you can't go and look for them, because I never really know how many total that I got. I know some like ran up over the top of that ridge. I know some ran kind of further up over the top. You know, we had, as you saw, I had a little look for some blood trails and stuff, but that was just one area I was shooting them from. There was, I think, kind of 3 different spots really that I was shooting them from, and I only really got to check out one. But to give you guys perspective, it's like us with rats and mice. That's how they feel about them. And you know, we don't really waste our time on rats and mice. So it's yeah, it's very fun hunting though. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what today brings. But like I say, I just got to quickly get packed up now and be on my way. What the fuck is that? Nice. What is that? 11. in front of me is really thick, kind of the same bush as what the pigs were held up in yesterday, so I think I have a really good chance of seeing something. My shooting position's a little awkward. I'm on quite a steep bank. Got the tripod as best as I can there. I'm going to change now. I need to put the hat on today. But keep the orange on. Oh, that's better already. Keep the orange on top. Just so I look freaking fantastic still, you know. No, it's just obviously safety. But you can just see obviously the difference. Everyone knows how a hat works. It's going to be interesting. Very interesting. Safety on, lads. Safety on. Right, today's chocolate bar, Nutty Max. Pistachio again. Been doing the magic so far. It's pretty bland actually. It tastes nice, but it's just not as good as that dark black kangaroo one. I don't have a favorite shit now. Well, they're back down to 0. It's definitely doable. Definitely doable. Rob's over there. I just want to wave to him. Go. Rock and roll, baby. Rock and roll. Oh, we've got all this to cover. There's another guy on the hill up over there. But obviously shooting down low like this is no problems. And then this is the part where it'll get a bit funky. Hopefully I can hear them coming in. And obviously look at that sun glare, it's terrible. But yeah, they're likely to run down this path. And then there's like a track just here. There they'll probably scoot up the hill too. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Rob's just flagged me down. He said the pigs are right below me here. Hope you can hear me. Better be quiet. The way that Rob's moving, it looks like they are moving around. See one. It's gonna come out over here. I got him in my sights. That's a hit. I ain't seen him run out yet. I see some movement still. There he is. I haven't seen him come out again. Sorry, just gonna compose myself here. Gotta hope that sound bounced off there and pushed the pigs back up to me, which is really possible. Rob's ringing. Hey, mate.
Hi, mate.
You're on camera.
I'm so glad you got that pig. I could hear him coming up the valley, right, and then it splits and it goes to you and comes to me.
Yes, yes.
And then he stopped for ages and I couldn't see him. And then I could hear him moving up to you, which is when I started waving you.
Oh, thank you for that, yeah.
I think it's a big guy though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit him twice, eh? So, yeah.
He sounded like a very good hit.
Yeah. That's 250 there. So,
Was he
yeah.
on the bank or down at the bottom?
First shot, he was down on the bank, kind of like, I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing straight down. And then he went through around and then came out. I don't know if you can see those oak trees, like kind of below. I don't know who that is. Who's 9? Below 9, right down below, yeah. But he was just going around the side. He was never coming up, you know.
It sounded like there was a sounder in the trees because the second you shot,
Everything.
there was loads of scrabbling and running. I went downhill.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm really hoping that the sound sounded like it bounced off where the pig was, so they came running back up this way. But who knows?
Yeah, no, they turned.
Okay.
I heard them, they turned and they fucked off downhill.
Okay, cool. Well, hopefully they go to another spot for some other shooters then. That's a good start to the day. Yeah.
I didn't see him, but he sounded like a big pig.
Yeah. No, he...
He sounded heavy.
yeah, I mean, it's 250 metres away and I was just concentrating on making good shots, to be honest. I don't really know what size it was, so... But, yeah. No, that's cool, man.
Thanks, well done.
Alright, cheers, buddy. Catch ya.
Cheers, mate.
Bye. Good times. Alright, let's see. If you missed it, Rob said he thinks there's still more pigs down in the bottom here. Feeling good, man. I love this setup. It's freaking nice, dude. Just let it rip. Boom. So, the drive's over now. There's pigs down in there still, but that's alright. I gotta pack up pretty quickly. I don't want to hold everyone up, but I feel good to go and see this pig. It looks pretty big. I'm hopeful. What are we looking at? God, man, these bones are... What are we looking at, Rob? Huh?
Good Tyler.
Is it? Yeah. Awesome.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, bud.
That's a big fucking Tyler.
Has it got good teeth? Thank you. Thank you. Oi. Yes, buddy.
Mate, that's a beaut. You see the blood trail?
Oh, dude, that's why I found it where I hit it. And then I was coming back this way.
Good shot. Yeah.
I didn't see where it is. That feels good. Well, this is my 9th confirmed pig. Probably 10th. Wow, look at that. That is beautiful. But there we go. What a pig, man. I was sure both those shots hit and I never saw it run out of the bush. So
Very, very good hit.
thank you for the heads up, Rob.
Yeah. So just to break this down, probably 250 metres from my position. Matt was probably, 250 metres
Yeah, I
up on
think
my
so.
right.
It's pretty triangular, yeah.
And we're in a valley just below us here. I heard a pig coming up, but I couldn't see it. And then I heard it break into my dead cover, knowing that Matt would see it. So I'm taking my hat off and I'm waving furiously. Matt swings round. 15 seconds later, heard the pig go down. This was within 20 minutes of the drive.
Yeah, I had only just set up basically. Yeah.
About 20 minutes into the drive, probably a 2-hour Boar drive. And we've literally just got into the vehicles to come find it, and you can see the result. So absolutely great example of a big Turkish pig.
250 metres, 180 grains of Bond Strike, I don't know, devastation. They've been doing the work on this. I really recommend them. If anybody has wants to know what rounds to use, got a 308, that's what I recommend. I mean, the shots are a little far back, obviously just probably didn't lead it quite enough, but look at it.
Dead pig's a dead pig.
Exactly, that second shot, it ran, I don't know, maybe 10 yards and it was done.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So just one question, Matt.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
Over the moon, actually. Finally, you get to ask me this. That's funny. We've got a running joke
Well done,
going.
mate.
Thanks, Freddie.
We need to go. We need
do.
to crack on
We
with
got
the
2
hunt.
more drives. Let's
Cheers,
go.
guys. Thank you.
Cheers, and thank you to the beaters. it's a sharp axe. Second drive, what a freaking awesome start to the day. A bit cloudy, it's actually gotten kind of chilly up here. I've got absolutely beautiful scene here. So hopefully some pigs come out. That'd be amazing, but we'll see how it all goes down. This drive's bar. I'm obviously a bit immature, you know. If you get what I mean, you get what I mean. Probably made in the same factory as a Kit Kat. It actually tastes like a better Kit Kat. That's good. Alright. Well, lots of easy markers here. 140 to that big bit of white thing down there. That's going to be like 100 to there, 130 to there. What's down there? It's 300. 300 is about the furthest from the hill over there. 288. These places are really deceptive, and you really need a rangefinder for this shooting. It's not like tight sort of Swedish stuff where everything's close. Like it's 200 down to that field there. 195 there. So shooting downhill, 2 clicks should be fine, I think. We're ready to rumble. This is a really good non-offensive bar. If you like Kit Kats, you'll enjoy this one. Let's see how this drive goes. There's a wolf. That's pretty cool. He coming down through the trees there. That's really cool. Imagine that. That's very cool. My first wolf. So cool. Hopefully the pigs come this way too then. This wolf back again, look. I don't know if it's the same one. It's up in that thick stuff there. The group chat is going crazy. There's like 6 wolves, a whole bunch of boar, and all sorts of stuff. There's a wolf there, look. Isn't that cool? So cool, he's going like a cut cat. Very, very cool. Very cool. Rob just shot at one. He's not usually much of one to miss. But maybe something's going to run out this way now. It's probably gone over the back though. He's still looking. I can't film him unfortunately. Maybe with the angle, I don't want to point the gun at him. I hope you can see him over there. So I don't want to point the gun at him, so he's getting back on the sticks again. See if he's messaging me. Alright, that is, I think, this drive over. I see the guys down there. Rob said that he shot a big Kyler. But I think it got up and kind of went down the bank a bit. But if it's dropped first, hopefully it's a good shot and he finds it for him. So yeah, the beaters came through there now. I think it was up on the bank a bit, so they might need to go back up and have a little look there. But it's so cool to see those wolves, man. Well, the wolf, I think it's the same one, but to see him twice. I saw one fox quickly. But yeah, awesome drive. And what is the time? It must be quite early still. Yeah, 1 o'clock now, so I guess we have a quick lunch. Probably one more drive, maybe 2 more drives after lunch. So super cool day, man. It's beautiful. It's quite cold today still, but the sun's out. Yeah, super happy. Let's see what the afternoon brings, eh?
I didn't realise, but on that drive, one of the shooters, Simon, shot the first 300 kg boar of the trip. Have a look at this monster.
Yes, but I tell you, 280, 320.
Again, congratulations, Simon. What an awesome boar and great shooting, mate. As beautiful as the last drive was, I didn't see anything this time. But with an exciting day behind me, a huge boar shot, my first wolf seen, I was looking forward to tomorrow, which was of course the last day of drives.
Wanna go? No, you go first.
Good night, mate.
Good night, mate. All right. And this one, Rob.
Oh, I wouldn't have picked that one.
2.
10.
Banging. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I've loaded up. Drew number 2. Unfortunately, it's not looking like the best peg. I've got one window that's about 250 to 300 meters shooting. Little gap on my left here, but otherwise in front of me it's like 40 yards. I mean, it'd be nice if I could move up to the edge, but he's put me here, so there's got to be a safety reason for it. But anyway, so today's chocolate bar is Karam Bitter, which looks like dark chocolate and pistachio again. There's only 2 drives today, so there's this one and one more. Pretty dark chocolate. That's really good, that one is. Proper bits of pistachio. You know, that's picked my energy levels up a bit. Let's have a good day. Ahmed came past before and waved me forward to here, because when I got dropped off I asked about it. I do have a much better like sight on everything now. There's already been a couple of big pigs spotted, like kind of at number 3, which is this way. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, I'm just gonna shh now and see what the rest of the drive brings again. Sounds like the dogs are onto one. They go crazy like that. Means they're pushing one, you know. Okay, Dave's just messaged 3 pigs coming into the valley, 9, 10, 11 guns. So we might hear some fireworks soon. That's probably what the dogs are pushing. There we go, lads. That's the boys shooting. I can get that Kyla, boys. Get that Kyla. Alright, that's good, so Dave got the Kyla down. That's awesome. Just got it reported now in the WhatsApp group. That's very, very cool. Congratulations, Dave. I can't wait to see it, mate. That'd be really cool. And shortly after celebrating Dave's success, I was about to have a chance at my own. I think I might have even given him too much lead. pretty good. Dog sounds like it's on a fucking boar. Oh, it's the two over the hill. I'm following that one I shot. Let's see what happens. Alright, so that's that drive over. That beater has taken two of them hard, or for them down the hill hard, right on the same track that that boar was on. Fingers crossed, man, fingers crossed. Shot felt good. I'm hopeful. Let's see what happens. I'm glad I moved forward. Like I asked Ahmet when I got dropped off if I could, and he said, "Wait, basically wait, and we'll see what happens." And so when he came past, he waved me forward. But if I hadn't, I wouldn't have been able to see that pig. I could only see the little gap on the side of the hill here, and just off to my left here. So yeah, fingers crossed. Wow, what an amazing spot to finish up on here. It's been a fantastic hunting trip. For sure the best I've ever done, just breathtaking scenery, amazing food, amazing culture, good bunch of guys, a lot of animals, and Turkey is a beautiful country with a beautiful culture, and the landscape here is just amazing. It's a huge big valley. I don't really know honestly how well this is going to go for me, but I'm really not bothered. It's so beautiful. I've had such a great trip. There's a little field down there which is that's 500 meters away. I'm not going to be shooting at that. What's that little bit? It's probably about the same. 400 over there. Again, especially after that last drive. It's a little far. I know they want us to have a shot at stuff, but I've just got to kind of also do things that make me feel good in my tummy, and that last pig apparently I missed. So that's good. I mean, it was huge and it could have turned out great. But at least I didn't wound it. So, but it's just got me reflecting on things, and it looks like I've probably got realistically about 100 meters to shoot here if there's pigs on that little point there. That's 200 meters away, which is doable. I have a feeling if I see them here, it's going to be super quick. I'm going to have to listen. And I honestly think I'm just going to dial my scope in for 100 and, have it at 0 and go from there. But fingers crossed. I'll probably take my jacket off. It's actually hot in the sun here. But hope you guys have enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed it. And I obviously haven't done it yet, but I'm really looking forward to seeing the finished video product. It's, such a cool hunt. So, alright. Fingers crossed. Let's see how we get on.
So apart from this cheeky fox and the flash of a couple of boar as they raced up to Jack and Ben, I didn't see anything on this drive. As mentioned though, Ben and Jack got lucky. Ben more so, who shot the biggest boar of the whole trip with the last bullet on the last drive.
as big as your size.
This has been an unforgettable trip for me. And Ben, congratulations, mate. What a massive, massive boar. I'd be so lucky to shoot one of these in my lifetime. I want to say thank you to all the rest of the guys as well. It's been awesome to meet you, and I hope we can hunt again. Rob, thank you so much for everything, mate. I really appreciate it. Ahmet and the rest of the Turkish guys, if you're watching this, thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll see you again.